going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another MUT 19 player card review. Today we are going over Flashback Matt Ryan, 88 overall quarterback from the Atlanta Falcons, and yes, this card is a power-up card. We got gameplay coming up for you guys in a moment, but we're going to take a look at some of the stats on the back of his card. Now, don't forget, if there's other cards that you want me to review, be sure to leave it down below in the comments section. 66 speed, 90 throw power, 88 short throw, 82 mid throw, 81 deep throw, 89 throw under pressure, 87 throw on the run, and 91 play action. I think those stats look fairly good, but you'll be surprised at some of the gameplay that you're about to see. We're going to scroll down through the rest of his stats. You see we got him boosted up here to an 89 overall with the Go Deep chemistry, I believe tier 5, but let's go ahead and see what this card can do on the field. So let's go ahead and start with the pricing on this card. Now, on the Xbox One, you can find them for about $92K. On the PlayStation 4, about $96K. I played slightly over $100K for it, so if you can and you want to buy this card, you can catch him a little lower. If this is out of your price range, he does have a Corley 85 overall that on both systems runs for about $30K, so much cheaper, a much better budget option. Now, I ran with the Go Deep chemistry on this card to boost some of his throwing stats. I think that's probably the best bet for all quarterbacks in this year's game, and with that, we had him up to a tier 5 to get him boosted up to an 89 overall. Of course, the base Flashback is an 88. Let's talk about his throwing stats. Short throw is an 88, mid throw 82, deep throw an 80. I'm just gonna say it right now, I didn't like this card. I started off first couple games very good, but then he missed too many throws, way more throws than Carson Wentz missed for me. Not that I was going to replace the Wentz card with this, but I feel like for the cost of this card, it just wasn't worth it. Maybe it's because of the mid throw being at 82 and the deep throw being at an 80. That's what hurt. I compared the throw under pressure because I think that's what hurts Wentz the most. And he has an 89, he being Matt Ryan, 89 throw under pressure. So I thought, that was it initially, but I guess not, because that rating is much better than Carson Wentz. He has tight spiral, yes. Clutch gene, yes, for some of his traits. So I don't know why that would have, or why that didn't affect his throwing. I'm not sure, but he missed too many throws. He would throw it, he would overthrow receivers on in routes. He would just miss, man. Wide open targets too, not under pressure. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that was the biggest con about this card, and something that's going to keep me away from recommending it. If you're like just a heavy short thrower, lots of drag routes, intermediate routes, like 5 to 7 yards, maybe he's good for you, but again, for the price, I'm not gonna say that it's worth it. One thing that surprised me with this card was his speed being at a 66. I actually was able to scramble with him occasionally, and I thought that was pretty funny that I was able to get away and do such a thing. But when the time was there and the holes opened up enough, he was able to pick up some first downs for me. So that kind of sneaky speed there was good enough to elude defenders. Obviously, if somebody game plans for that and puts a spy on, you're not going to be able to do it. But if it's there, you'll be able to take it, so that was a good thing. No chemistry ability as of right now. Now, this is a power-up card, so my guess is eventually you'll be able to get, some other abilities on there when you power him up. But right now, he doesn't have any stats capable, like conductor, identified, none of those. So if you are going to power up this card, don't be disappointed when you're not able to do certain things to the card. But all in all, if you couldn't tell from everything that I've said in this review so far, you're seeing some dots on the field and some nice throws, and he's connecting. And I would say, like 80% of the time he was accurate, but just not enough for the cost, man. So don't get this card. I'm not recommending it. There's plenty of other quarterbacks out there. Thanks for watching. Peace.